Hi, my name is Sonya. Been registered with at-home childcare since May, but how it all started. I've just come out of a 16-year job doing brain injury, doing activities, and wanted something different. So I was at the job centre telling them that I wanted to work for myself and stuff like that, and what I'd like to do and give back something to the community. So one of the ladies there says that, oh, somebody was in the other day doing, recruiting for childminding and that. So I thought, I wonder if I could get on, because they'd already been in. So she rang them and they said, yeah, come for an interview. So I was there. I've been registered since May now, so really proud about that. And there is a lot of training to start with, and there was a lot of support to start. And when you didn't understand something, you could always ask, and they come back. And I'm a person that keep knocking at the door, so they were quite open and upfront, and I quite like that about it. I quite like that I got trained. I mean, you were DBS checked, you had health checked, so that you were quite capable of looking after the children, and I quite like that about it. That took a long time coming, but from the doctors, but that was fine. And then you did, you got your PDR, you did first aid for children, you did food and hygiene, which serves me well because I use that in both. So yeah, I found it really good. So I decided to stay with them. And even though there is a percentage for the work that they do, I still find it good. So what's it like? At first it was slow getting the children in tow, and that you had to be advertising. They were advertising, you were advertising, walking around. So I did get a bit despondent at first, because everybody else was seemed to be starting up and I didn't have anybody. And then I was full out for the holidays. I started the holidays and it was just jam-packed for 10 hours a day each day. And it was great that the summer was there, and you could do lots of things outside and stuff like that, take them all places. But in term time, that was slow picking up, but that's really going all right now, and it's building all the time. The momento's going, so yeah, I quite liked it. What I liked about at-home childcare was that you got equipment on loan. You got told of any funding that was available that you could access. You also got I got a tablet, and stuff like that, which was really good. And I think I'm getting a phone. But I know I got a tablet, and that's really good. So I had a laptop for myself, but the tablet was really good to do quickly. There is places that you can put, like the EY log that they use, that you just go on when anybody's new comes on board. You go on and you see that they've put them on there, they put their ages, stuff and everything, so that's ready to start. Furniture's like chairs, tables. I got even a double pushchair. I got pushchair, got high chair. Got a lot of things that help with support. So I think that if I was on my own, I'd have to be finding that money to doing that up front and stuff like that. And they were able to loan you stuff, and then they will take it back once you start working properly. And I found that was good. That helped support. Like I says earlier on, there is a percentage that they take, which is 25% of what you do, but you don't really notice that, while you're working, and you feel that you can tap them anytime. I do nights as well, holidays, whatever, I'm tapping to say help when I'm a bit confused or nothing to do, so that helps. So I know that money, that they fee that they're taking is they working the weighting goal, so I'm quite happy with that. Parents at first, some parents that came to me didn't sometimes understand about the at-home childcare, that it's an agency, So I just explained that for me and for them, it means that I'm getting a lot more support. I'm getting regular checks. It's not just being when I got registered. It's not just being registered and then I don't hear from anybody. They come. I have Sam, which is a support worker, and they come and help. You can ring them anytime and find out what's happening or if you got a problem. There's also I quite like that you can still, even though I've got the Sam, I can still tap into the ed people that like Yvette and that, you know, and Barrington Finance. Then you've got you have access to all areas, and then I had also support for advertisement. They paid for us to be on Childcare.co.uk, the Lions, all different things we could tap into because of the information that we get. So I find it very effective actually. You know, it helps me quite a lot. You know what I mean? And you can always ask questions. And if you don't know, then you'll do. I'm doing a level 3 childcare at the moment, which I have support from that outside of the company, and I have support inside the company. And even if I need books and stuff towards that, I could come and talk to them. Some books that I've probably bought myself, and then they pay me back, or they've provided books for the childcare. And yeah, I find it quite good actually. Yeah, I would recommend it.